Hello, hello. So let's start also Instagram and let's begin the live. Hello, hello everyone. So today we are going to talk in our life about the role of families, love and support. So let's dig a bit deeper, right? Because the love and support, oh my god, if you could see the rainbow that just behind the window, oh, it's beautiful. It's just, let me show you. Do you see the rainbow? Oh, it's amazing, right? Let me show you too, if I can. No, I probably can't here. That's okay. Go on Instagram, you'll be able to see the rainbow. It's amazing. There are two rainbows actually. Ah, it's amazing. It is so nice. So about the role of families, love and support in the childhood, and how when you grow up, how are you feeling, and yeah, when you grow up, how is it then? So let's say, because you see, the love and support growing up will echo in your adult life. So let's say in your family, you received a lot of love. When you grow up now, you are not thinking in yourself that, oh, I'm not lovable. Oh my God, the rainbow is so bright. You think I'm just going to talk about the rainbow today instead? The colors are so bright. I'll just have to show it to you. Sorry. The light is out of the window. Oh, what happened there? So, see the rainbows? So there's one and there's two. Whoop. Let me do it fast. See? One and there's two. So they're so amazing. Yes. I'm very happy about the rainbow. Sorry. Where were we? Okay, we are talking about love, but let's start from the beginning. You see, whatever you saw in family, whatever you got in family, you took it as a norm. So, if you received a lot of love and support, now within adulthood, you will feel that already inside of you, that yes, you are being loved, that you do not have to pretend, be perfect, you don't have to earn it. You know, that you already are good as you are. Let me remove that. You already are good as you are because you feel content inside of you. Okay, I'm looking here and here. Here's Telegram and there's a Telegram. The usual, you know. Yeah, you already feel that inside of you. But if, for example, you were growing up and you were not getting, enough of hugs, enough of encouragement and love, but instead you were being criticized, you had to fight to even be noticed or to get some sort of a care or support, anything at all. When you grow up, it will show, you know. Let's say that in the childhood you were being told, oh, you're too sensitive, you know. Now when you grow up, you are like, I cannot show my feelings. If I will show my feelings, bad things can happen, you know. I will not be loved. I will be the bad girl. I have to be a good one. So, let's say that you didn't get enough support. So now, when you grow up without that support there, like inside of your heart from the childhood, you feel like, oh, I cannot trust anyone. I guess the worst part is I cannot even trust myself. Crazy, isn't it? You didn't receive support then, and now you feel like you cannot trust anybody. You cannot trust the world. Everybody is against you. And you have to prove yourself, or you have to, let's say you didn't get enough love. You weren't hugged enough. You weren't, cared for, etc. When you grow up now, you feel like, you have to be a yes person. You have to please everyone. You don't have to not set any boundaries, like anything. You're like, yes, even though deep inside of you, you're like, no. You're like, yes. Well, guess what? Everything you saw in childhood is like a direct mirror for you what to do in your life. So if you saw your mother, let's say, saying yes to everyone, or being, let's say, perfectionism perfectionist, when you grow up, you now know that only by being the same like my mom, I can be closer to her, I can feel the love from her, I will be only then loved by her and also loved by other people, which is crazy. Now, and also, of course, if I didn't get enough love, I now feel that I am not worth. So, to feel the love and support for children is very, very important. Up until the age of 7, 8, they are like sponge. You know, you imagine a sponge, right? You soak it in the water where they are being soaked into the family situations and family, you know, how mom and dad they're talking or whoever are raising them, how what traditions they have, behaviors, everything. They're like a sponge. They are soaking it all up. When they are from 8 up to teens, they are like, you know, not as much anymore. Oh, the rainbow is almost disappearing, but it's still there. They are like cloth. They're still soaking up, but not as much anymore. So if you want really to give all the love, all the kindness, all the support, give them up to the age of 7. I'm not saying that afterwards it's not possible, but it is much, much harder. Much, much harder. And then when they are like in their teens, 12 and up to 18, you know, they already see their own authorities, what they want to believe, what they want to take in, what they want to leave out. But still, you know that mother and father relationship, they still sees how it should be. Let's say that you was brought up in a family where mom and dad always argued. And now you grow up and you are like, well, that wasn't really good. But only like this, I feel that, you know, it's something familiar. So guess what you're gonna be doing? You're gonna be doing exactly the same or total opposite, but still the same results. So, you see, a lot of people nowadays, they go to psychologists and psychologists are saying, oh yes, your mom did this, your dad did this. Excuse me, you have to work, you know, your mom, you have to work your dad. And then even though you thought like, oh, I had an amazing childhood, still these things come out. You know, they wounds from the childhood that are in your subconscious saying, like, putting your beliefs like, oh, you're not good enough, you're not loved enough, you have to be quiet, you cannot show up as you want, etc., etc. They're still there, and you're now thinking, oh my god, my parents are so bad. They did bad to us and everything, you know. So you are like, I'm not happy with this all. I know those emotions are rising, and instead of being in your zen, in the bliss, yesterday's podcast, in yesterday's life, you are not saying thank you to psychologists. Yes, of course you would say thank you, but now instead of having a good relationship with your parents, you will envy them even more. Even if before you saw them as good, you know what I mean? Now you are seeing them like they were bad. But here is a thing. Don't blame. Don't blame anyone. Not even yourself. They did everything they could at that moment. Like, they did not have any internet. They had libraries with super old books. With the way, you know, they were brought up in the times of war, in hard times, in difficult situations. Like now, if what we just ask Siri, Alexa, Google, this or that, ask, you know, people who live miles and miles away, like in different countries, it's so easy for us. And we have some psychologists available, you know, like, and esoterics and, you know, professionals, etc. Be thankful you are alive. Be thankful. And your soul chose this type of path. And your parents did love you. They did the very best they could. Are you now alive? Check. Do you have... Well, that's basically it. You are alive. All they had to do was to raise you up until the age of 18 or 21 in the other countries, and that's it. You are a young adult. You do whatever you want. That was their only task to do, and they did it. And all you can do is appreciate it, thank them for giving you the life. And that's it. Take responsibility now in your hands. Okay, you did not feel love. I know many people back then, they didn't know how to express love. Why? Because they also weren't taught how to do that. Oh my God, I did not receive support. Give it to yourself now. Well done for doing something. Good job, you can do it. Motivate, get a coach, get a mentor. Back then, they were surviving. Now we have Pampers like nappies and this and that and everything. Dishwasher, dryer, washing machine. Back then they were washing. They were trying to not go sane. They were working in one job or maybe 2 or 3 to make sure that you have that roof over your head, that they have food to give to you, for you to survive. Do you understand now? Okay, this way. It shows me this way. Do you understand now? Everything that happened was for a reason. Guess what? Now you are stronger. You are more experienced. You know how you would not want to behave. Of course, a lot of times now you know, because it feels familiar to like, oh yeah, my mom and dad, they argued, so the arguing is probably good enough in my life because, well, I saw that back then. So and there was also saying, if he hits, then he loves. Well, it really depends on yourself. If you are happy in your relationship with the situation that you have, that's fine. Stay. Nobody is saying that it's not good or bad. There is no good or bad. It's about you. If you feel it's bad, guess what you can do? You can turn around and go. You can start changing something. You can change it all. You know? Of course, many of us might think, oh yeah, it was a very bad childhood. Are you now there? Or are you here, ready to take responsibility for your life and give everything that you missed back then, say also at this present time of moment, and you can give everything to yourself. All right, breathe in, breathe out, and before we end, I'll do 2-minute meditation with you. I brought my paper, I wrote things down so I do not forget. Because otherwise it will be, you like my glasses? Otherwise it will be a long one. So take a deep breath in through your nose and close your eyes if it's safe to do so, and breathe out. Now, again, breathe in the love, the happiness, the joy, the calmness, and breathe out all the stress and any tension. Now place hand on your heart and just for a moment, imagine the version of you as a child standing in front of you. Look at her with care and love. And no matter what she went through, she did their best. Breathe in and breathe out. You did your best. And whisper to her. Say, you are loved. You are safe now. You don't have to be perfect to be worthy. You are worthy. I am here for you. I am proud of you. I love you. Take one more breath in, and when you are ready, slowly, gently breathe out and open your eyes. Now you see that you even in this present moment of time, you can close your eyes and give yourself everything you need. Excuse me. Say the affirmations. And remember, we don't blame. We take full responsibility for our own lives and understand that what our parents gave you was the best thing for us. Did the best thing for us. Even if sometimes you feel, my parents do not want me. Well, guess what? If they would have wanted you, you wouldn't be here. Isn't that right? So how many things is it possible to do if one person doesn't want another? So don't talk this BS. It's not true. They did everything they could. They loved you with all their heart. Now, I'll finish this live stream. If you have any questions regarding the role of families, love, and support in your life, or you have some comments regarding this subject or whatever I said, let me know in the comments. And also, you can write in the comments saying, I love myself, I'm worthy, and I am here for myself. All right, over. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Bye.